Sound check. Hello everyone. Can anyone hear me? I need your feedback here, guys. I want to hear feedback from the subscribers here. If you hear my voice very clearly. Good evening to all. Want to show myself first. There we go. So hello everybody. I want to make a quick shout out first to the early birds, Nguyen Tai, Reza Azarmer, Master Poggy TV. Hello, Ricky underscore MP. Hi Nin, hello. AND Family Channel, welcome back. It's great to see you again. How was your today? How was your day today? Whilst we are still waiting for the TaroVerse CEO to come in. So we still have 11 more minutes to go. So just to remind you guys that our giveaway is worth 200 BUSD. So the top 5 AMA questions will receive 20 BUSD each and 10 BUSD for the random 10 lucky live viewers. Hello, nice. All the way from Vietnam, hello. Nice to see you here. Are you guys excited? Guys, just to remind you, please don't spam the live chat. Because the Nightbot will will delete your post. Okay. And guys, another reminder, don't spam with your questions. You should wait for my question and answer portion to end before you're going to ask questions. All right. So just reminder to keep everything clean. For you to be avoided being kicked out by the bot, please don't spam, okay? Still have like 9 minutes to go. So by the way, this live AMA was in partnership with Kommunitas Launchpad, which is a tierless launchpad under the Polygon blockchain. So for more information, just simply go to kommunitas.net. So I would like to thank the Kommunitas team as our official partner for this live AMA with TaroVerse. And by the way, TaroVerse is an upcoming play-to-earn NFT game, which is still under development. As what I've seen the website, it's really cool and it's really attractive into the eyes of the gamers out there. The play-to-earn industry is growing and it doesn't stop. So I'm excited for this collaboration with the CEO, Mr. Sidhhant Srivastava, who is the CEO of TaroVerse. How are you guys today? So in 8 minutes we will begin our live AMA. Hello, Mom. She's day out. Hello. Thanks for coming. Six more minutes. Okay. Don't forget to enter our giveaway that I have provided right here in the pinned message here in the live chat. I'm gonna stop sharing for a while. Let's see. Okay, so he's coming in.
Hello, man.
Hello there.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually good. Yeah. So we are already live on YouTube. You might wanna take time to say hello to our live viewers here who are waiting for us.
Hello, everyone who has tuned in to watch the AMA. Really appreciate you guys. I have also posted and forwarded the announcement to our Telegram, so hopefully more people will join soon.
Okay. Very nice. I have to increase the volume. I cannot. I think your voice is not really. I think I have to increase the volume of my speaker. I cannot hear you very clearly.
1 second. Let me also see if. Uh,
Let's see. Okay.
Hello. Uh,
Okay. So we still have like 4 more minutes. Have you reviewed all the questions that I have sent you? Are they good now? Especially
yeah,
the
I
changes
think.
that you've requested. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. All of them are good.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, your voice is good now. I have just increased the speaker, the volume of the speaker a bit. Okay, so 15 are watching us right now. I want to make another round of shout outs first before we begin. To those who just came in. Nathan, hello. So he said Taro to the moon. Michio, hello. Boot FM, Cyril CD, Gumgab, hello. Crypto Sync, hello. Just to remind you, please reserve all of your questions later. After my Q&A portion is over. Govelo Joseph. Virendra. Hello, Fossa. Good evening to all of you. Guys, don't forget to enter our random giveaway here. So I have pinned the giveaway link in the pinned comment of the live chat. So guys, I want to ask you if you're excited to learn more about Metaverse, about TaroVerse coming from our special guest for tonight, the CEO of TaroVerse. Who's excited? I want to hear it from you. Hello, Thor NFTs. Welcome back. Thanks for the support. Constantino Bianco. Hello. Virendra. Well, Virendra said TaroVerse team is on fire. Nice, nice. Thanks for the support. Joseph Sabio, yes, you're from the Philippines, Tagalog. Magandang gabi sa'yo, Joseph. So we still have 2 more minutes before we begin. Don't forget to share our live stream to your friends because we are about to begin. Kang Aaron, hello. Thanks for coming. Just a reminder, guys. Don't spam the live chat because once you spam, of course, the night bot will automatically kick you out of the out of the room. Spamming is not allowed. Okay, so I think we're all set. We're all set. So let me know if we're good to go, Sidhhant.
Yeah, from my side, all good.
Okay, it's time now. So we begin our live AMA in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you right here on YouTube. So once again, this is yours truly, Jeff Caceres, aka Nomad Fury, and we're back once again for another live AMA. So this is in partnership with Kommunitas Launchpad, which is a tier-less launchpad under the Polygon mainnet. So I would like to shout out to the Kommunitas Launchpad for being the official partner for this live AMA, guys. So if you want to check it out, just simply go to kommunitas.net. Okay, so our special guest for tonight is, of course, the CEO of TaroVerse. So please welcome to the show, Mr. Sidhhant Srivastava.
Hello, guys, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining. Hope you guys, learn a little bit more about TaroVerse, and I'm excited to hear from you guys. What questions do you have? And I'm here to answer all of them.
All right. And also, I would like to say hello to all of the live viewers who are tuning in to our live AMA right now. And guys, we are having a $200 BUSD giveaway to the community. So top 5 AMA questions will take home 20 BUSD each and 10 BUSD each for the 10 random lucky live viewers who are tuning into our live AMA right now. So don't forget to enter our to fill up the form that I have provided right here in the pinned comment for you to qualify for the random giveaway. So, of course, guys, please don't spam our live chat, okay? So, all of your questions, you have to reserve it. You have to reserve it for later. So, you can ask after my question and answer portion is over, okay? So, Sidhan, are we all set?
Yeah, definitely.
All
Excited. This
right.
is
So,
kind of my first video AMA.
good to hear that. Good to hear that. All right. So, let's begin this live AMA. So, first things first, let's try to get to know each other. Like, how did you get started getting involved in cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, DeFi, NFTs, Playtron, etc.? And what inspired and motivate you in creating and developing TaroVerse?
Yeah, so I have been involved in in the crypto space for approximately 7 years now, and have seen a lot of trends during those time. Like when I got in, there were trading was only the way where people used to buy some cryptocurrency, sell some cryptocurrency, and there were only few renowned cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron maybe, and people were just trading them, and that was the only way to make money. And then 2017 happened, the ICO hype came, and then in 2018, 2019, then there came the gaming fire trend. In 2020 we had the deep fire trend, and then the NFT trend came, and now it is the metaverse trend. So there has been a lot of evolutions how people have been using their cryptocurrency over the last few years. And I have been always interested in gaming from last, like since 2018, 2017 itself. I've been interested in gaming because I have always been a big gamer, right? I've always loved playing games. And whenever there is a new industry, gaming is the first industry which adopts it, right? Gaming and gambling is also part of a gaming, right? You will see that whenever there's a new industry, gambling industry or the gaming industry are the first ones to adopt it. And that basically is a quick way to go for mass adoption, because it's that you are directly going towards consumers, right? There is no B2B, it's mainly B2C when it comes to gaming and gambling. So that's where I got interested into gaming. And during my, if you people who know me, I have been involved in I was working with Mobox before this last year, and it is one of the big gaming projects on BSC. And during my time at Mobox, I came up with this idea of TaroVerse, a metaverse project. Because if you look at BSC currently, there is no live metaverse project. If we go on Ethereum, there is Decentraland, right? But then Decentraland is only available for PC users. On BSC, there is no live open world metaverse platform where users can actually interact with each other in real time, build communities, socialize in the metaverse space. So that was one of the motivations, to bring something which was not available on BSC chain.
All right, so thank you very much, Sidhant, for introducing yourself to our amazing subscribers and viewers who are tuning in to us right now, especially on sharing how did you get started in your journey and what makes you inspired and motivated in creating and developing metaverse. So thank you so much for that. And you've mentioned that you love to play games, right? Because we're the same. Because since I was a kid, I'm a hardcore gamer already.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
okay.
I'm really looking forward to try your game out when it's going live. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. Now, what is currently the mission and vision of TaroVerse?
Yeah, like I said, that our mission was always to bring metaverse to BSC. And it should not be just restricted to BSC, because BSC does not have a metaverse. That's one of the things that we are doing. This something we are bringing live metaverse for the first time on BSC. But even if you look at across all blockchains, the biggest metaverse platforms are only limited to PC user base. And if you are somebody who is from a country like India, I'm from India, right? And here most of the user base is mobile user base. Like even currently, the 90% of the digital user base comes from mobile. Even YouTube gets 90% of the audience from mobile users, right? So mobile will always be the biggest user base for the next decade, at least we already know that. But still, most of the projects were not focusing on mobile audience, even though they were the biggest user base. So we thought, okay, this is an opportunity, we must really try to fill that gap in the market which is available there, and bring it to a much bigger audience. Uh, because everybody has a mobile user base. Like half the more, if you are a digital user, you have an Android and iOS device already. And eventually like, I think the only people who don't have an iOS or don't have a smartphone in today's world, they are not digital users, they are not our user base, right? They don't actually use any kind of digital technology. So basically, everybody who can be a possible metaverse user owns either of these devices.
All right, so at least you've shared to us about the current mission and vision that you have for TaroVerse. So, Siddhant, thank you so much for that. Now, for the next question, this is really an important question that you all need to hear. So, could you explain to our subscribers and viewers here about the ecosystem of TaroVerse, also its features, how to play and earn in this game, and the utilities of the Taro token?
Yeah. So basically, since we are a metaverse project, it's not only limited to one game. So users will be able to use their both Taro token and Taro NFTs across multiple games. So let's say you open a chest, you get an NFT. Now you get that same NFT hero in the metaverse to use as avatar. And you can also use the same NFT hero in 3 play to earn games which we are building. So one is Tarot Gem Quest, second is Monster Bash, third is Tactics Royale. And not only that, we try to inbuild a passive rewarding feature also. So every NFT will have a dedicated mining power. So let's say you have an epic NFT level 1, it has 10 mining power. Mining power is similar to your Bitcoin hash power. So the more hash power you have, the bigger part of the mining pool you get. So Taro NFTs will let you not only get active income by playing, by playing in multiple games, by being participant in metaverse, but also passive income, because every NFT is like a mining power, which is basically running the entire Taroverse ecosystem. And for Taro NFTs, we have for Taro tokens, we are only going for a single token system. So unlike other games which have 2 or 3 tokens at points, we are only using one token, because we thought, okay, when you have a double or triple token system, 1 or 2 of the tokens will always get neglected, because there are only limited use cases, right? You can only, there are only few ways where you can burn a token, and then you have to divide, then you have to, the team has to decide which token they want to get burned, token A or token B. Even if you look at Axie Infinity, Axie token is doing well, but that SLP token is not doing well because one has unlimited supply, plus the utilities are divided between both the tokens. So what we have done, we are going for a single token economy. So all the utility is for Taro token only. Players will need Taro token every time they want to get an NFT, and every time somebody buys an NFT, the Taro tokens this used to get that NFT gets burned. So there are a lot of burning mechanisms. Will keep on reducing the supply of, will keep on burning the supply of Taro token. So the inflation won't be like super, there won't be super hyper inflation in the market.
Okay, so at least you've shared to us on how the ecosystem works on TaroVerse, especially its features, how to play and earn, and the utilities of the Taro token. So thank you so much for that, Sidhhant. Now for the next question. Okay, out of all the blockchains in this space, why do you choose Binance Smart Chain for TaroVerse to run its game, minting NFTs, play to earn, transactions, etc.?
See, I have been always a big fan of Binance Smart Chain since the beginning. Like I was one of the first early BNB holders also when it launched in 2017, 2018 for less than $1. But mainly one of the reason was, like I said, I am from India. We are a developing nation. Here people cannot spend 15, 20, $30 per transaction. And when you are building a game, when you are building a game economy, there has to be a lot of transactions. Otherwise, if people are restricted every time whenever they want to do something in the ecosystem, and they're thinking, okay, let the gas go down, or we cannot afford to, you cannot get mass adoption if everybody has to spend 30, $40 for gas fee alone. So that's why we thought, okay, which is the best blockchain in terms of for a gaming ecosystem, because Binance has a big gaming audience after Ethereum, and currently also Binance has more transactions per day than Ethereum. Binance has already surpassed Ethereum. It is fast enough for a gaming ecosystem to survive. It has decent user base also. Plus, our main goal from the beginning was mass adoption. That's why even though if you look at the quality of an NFTs, they are 3D NFT. Every NFT has their own animation. You can also use them to fight, and to control that NFT, fight in games and so many things. We are still selling our NFTs for $20 only. That's it. Even though there are so many utilities, every NFT even have a mining power, because mass adoption is our goal, and we want to make sure that the price and cost of everything is cheap. May it be gas fee, may it be NFT cost, so more and more users can get onboarded on the platform and start to use the platform, because that is more important for us, getting more and more people rather than making people pay 30, 40, $50 per transaction for just gas fee alone.
Okay, so at least you shared to us on why did you choose Binance Smart Chain over the other blockchains out there for TaroVerse. So thank you so much for that, Sidhhant. Now for the next question, who are your main competitors in this space, and what makes TaroVerse stand out from the rest?
Yeah, see, whenever a new project or a new brand gets into any space, they always look at who's the top most guy in the space, right? Like if you are a smartphone company, you are always looking at Apple to as a leader, and you're as your biggest competition. So for us also, since we are a metaverse project, we are looking at Decentraland as the biggest competitor. But then so one thing which we have done, which where we I think we can get an edge before from against Decentraland, is one thing: they are on Ethereum, we are on BSC, so low gas fees. Secondly, Decentraland is limited to PC user base, which is 5 to 10% of the digital market. We already have Android, iOS, Windows, and Mac OS. Between these four platforms, you can cover 100% of the market. So possibly we can get 10 times more user base than Decentraland in theory, right? Because we also have mobile compatibility with iOS and Android. And that's just one of the biggest things, because if you are able to tap into 10 times more user base, then your project can be bigger. It can be 10 times but bigger than them, right? Eventually, not at the beginning, but eventually maybe 1, 2, 3 years down the line.
Okay, so at least you shared to us on who are your potential competitors in this space and what makes you guys stand out from the rest. So thank you so much for that, Sidhhant. Now, for the next question, could you share about the recent achievements that you guys have from the beginning until now, and the partners that you have on board with TaroVerse?
Yeah. So I think our biggest achievement has been in terms of, I think technically, I would like to say our team has done a wonderful job in building something which has not been built by any other project before, even though, a lot of project have, has billions in funding to build these things. So we are the first ones who have built a metaverse, which is, cross platform, Android, iOS, Windows, Mac OS. We already have working apps. We have done alpha testing. We have already built, the first base of the metaverse, and we have added things like, a tarot club, tarot museum. We have added a carnival which has 4 to 5 mini games. So I think by in terms of development and technology, this was our first obstacle to try to figure out how we can make this work in mobile, because when you are developing something for mobile, there are a lot of restrictions. You cannot go You have to make sure that every line of code is calculated, because everything which is not important and you are doing, which will add to the size of the app and will take up more and more RAM, and that will not and will stop it from working in more and more devices. It will make it incompatible. So optimizing that and, building something which works on so many different types of devices was very, I think it's a very big was a very big achievement for us. And in terms of partners, we have been able to get partners like EX Network, Odiana Ventures, Moon Knight Labs. These are one of our biggest VC partners. They are well-known names in the crypto space. In terms of launch pads, we have Blockpad, Paragen, NFTB, Kommunitas, BinStarter, Vulture Peak, Gem Guardian, Meta Launch. So a lot of, well-known names which have been involved in the crypto gaming industry in terms of launchpad. And our main goal was to not go after VCs or, big funds, because VCs and big funds don't come into a project and play the game, right? They will invest maybe 1 million, and then they will cash out when their 1 million is worth 3-4 million, right? But we wanted to go for launch pads. We wanted to go for partners which are going to help us reach a bigger audience. That's why we are doing private rounds and public rounds with so many launchpads, because every launchpad has their own gaming audience, and we are able to tap into and get those people educated and onboarded into TaroVerse. And hopefully they will try out and they will learn what the platform is all about, and then they will get started, right? Because that is a much efficient way in terms of getting more user base, rather than just raising money from bunch of big launch pads, a bunch of big funds and bunch of big VCs which are never going to actually play the game.
Okay, so at least you've shared to us about the recent achievements that you have from the beginning until now, especially the current project partners that you have on board. So thank you so much for this, Siddhant. Now, for the next question, aside from the achievements that you have mentioned, there are challenges as well. Now, could you share to us about the challenges that you guys are facing these days and how you guys overcome these challenges?
Yeah, so I think the biggest challenge, not only us, everybody's facing in this market was, the war happening between Russia and Ukraine, and because of that, it was negatively impacting the market, and because of that negative impact, it was a little bit of struggle to get partnerships and get investment from, a lot of VCs and investors, because many of them they have invested into a lot of different projects, and they did not do well because of that, that 1 to 2 month period and the last couple of months when the market was so bad. The market is returning, the market is gaining its traction, but that again, that creates an obstacle for a new project, because when you want to onboard new partners, you approach them and they're like, okay, right now because of the market conditions, we are not partnering with any more project. That creates a problem for you. But again, the market is, getting back on its feet, and we hopefully will get those partnerships sooner than later, when they see what they have built, what kind of audience we are getting. And second, I think second challenge is always for a new project to get more and more user base. So we are lining up a lot of trustworthy and well-known YouTubers like you, and we are trying to get a lot of people to review our project so they can share with their audience and educate them. And hopefully a lot of people like what we are building and will get on the platform to try out our project, because we have kept our metaverse open and free, so users don't actually has to spend any money before they want to try it on metaverse, right? Because as I said, our goal has been mass adoption from the beginning.
Okay, so at least you shared to us about the recent challenges that you and your team are facing these days and how you guys overcome them. So thank you so much for that, Siddhant. Now, for the next question, how do you see yourselves in a few years from now?
Yeah, so like for our 2022 target was like in 1 year from now, we want to have all of our three games, Tactics Trial, Monster Bash, and Tarot Gem Quest live out there. And then what we want to do, we want to like we have built one island currently, one island where players travel through portals to different games and different places to participate into different activities. What we want to do, we want to do island sales. So what we'll do, we will sell a couple of hundred or couple of thousand islands, and we will try to partner with couple of different gaming studios, couple of different artists, different, we'll try to sell islands to the public also, and we would want people, studios, and artists to build their own whatever they want to build on their island. Like if you are a gaming studio, you can build your own mini game on your island. Will And the audience can just travel to your island using the portal from our main island, and they can monetize that island. If you are an artist, you can build a museum, or you can build there are so many things as an artist you can do it's just wherever your creativity takes you, and they can try to monetize that. In terms of public, we can public can also build their own houses, games, and whatever they want to do. So kind of like what Decentraland is doing right now, but we want to make it a little bit more 3D and a little bit more interactive and accessible to a bigger user base. So our our 1 year plan, after a year or so, when we are done building these three games which we have decided, we want to open the platform to public, open the platform to outside developers, outside gaming studios, provide them with island so they can build their own stuff, and it will be access and everything will be accessible from the Taro app itself.
All right, so at least you shared to us on how do you see yourselves in a few years from now. So let's look forward to that, Siddhant. So thank you so much for that. Now we move on to our final question for this Q&A portion of mine. So to all of the live viewers, so get ready with your questions for Siddhant. Okay, get ready. All right. Now, Siddhant, could you give us some reasons on why players like me and the rest out here should not miss out playing the TaroVerse? Like, what is it for us if we're not on board with this opportunity?
Yeah, so I think there are two motivations, right? If you are a player and you want to try out different kind of games, then I think TaroVerse is the ideal platform, because here you don't actually have to, like, if you are somebody who's interested in metaverse also, and somebody who likes to try different kind of games, then if you are going into a different platform, you will have to buy NFT from each platform, right? You are going to have to buy NFT from metaverse platform, then you want to have to buy NFT from every gaming platform you want. In TaroVerse, you just buy one NFT, you can play different genres of games. You can use that NFT in the metaverse also. So many different use case and so many different type genres of games are accessible from in one app itself, and you don't actually have to spend a lot of money to get started. One NFT is like $20, right? So that is one of the things, like uh, it is the best way to learn more about metaverse, to get started on a metaverse platform, and you don't actually have to spend too much money to get started. And even though, see, if you are spending $20 and if you can make a couple of dollars every week, I think that's good enough. If somebody can just buy 100 NFTs, if they want to invest more, and their earnings will scale up in that proportion. But and secondly, what we want to do, what second reason is, if somebody who is an investor, like, if you people saw how the currently the biggest metaverse project is, as you said, Decentraland, Sandbox, all of them have market cap of 3 billion plus at the moment, and they are only available for PC users. We are here building something which is going to be accessible to 10 times more user base, because being accessible on mobile also, and our initial market cap is only 758,000, right? That is more than 1500 to 2000x lower than Sandbox or Decentraland. So if you're somebody who just wants to invest, getting in on this project, and even if this project gets 1/10 of the adoption of Decentraland, you are looking at 200 or 100x gains, right? Eventually. So I think that's so a platform which has possibility to reach 10 times more audience because of mobile capabilities, and even if it does 1/10 of a project which is already out there and only available for PC, can give you 100x. So that is basically, even if our project reaches 1% of the audience, what it can reach, you do 100x. That's the basic math behind it, right? In terms of calculation. So I think it's an opportunity for both gamers and investors alike.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. At least we've learned coming from Sidhhant on why we should not miss out TaroVerse. All right, so don't miss this opportunity. All right. Okay, so let's move now. Let's move on to the questions coming from our community right here who are live on YouTube. So let's go to each one of them. And of course, just to clarify to those who are watching us right now, okay, so selecting your question right now doesn't mean that you are the winner already, because the team will be the ones to finalize everything, like who are going to be the top 5 for the AMA questions. This is just for clarification purposes so that you guys may understand. Okay, now let's begin with the questions coming from our amazing community. So who would like to go first? Okay, coming from let's see, from Sean Madden. So good evening, Sean. So his question for you is, most of the games eventually fade out. Only Axie has been able to get more gamers in the ecosystem. Now, how do you plan in combating this issue?
Yeah, so see, Axie has been able to get a lot of user base. That's true. And one of the important things why Axie has been able to get it, because it was not something which happened in couple of months. It took Axie 3-4 years to resist it. Axie has been out from 2019 and it is 22, so it has been 4 years for Axie to make this journey. But and Axie has been able to partner with a lot of guilds, which helps them keep on growing, and that is one of our plans also. That's why we have kept our NFT super cheap, only $20, because we want to tap into that mass market. We want to tap into markets like Philippines, Indonesia, India. South America is doing so well currently in the crypto space. Even CIS region, right? Russia was doing so well. The war has impacted a little bit, but again, yeah, Turkey has been one of the biggest gaming audience in the recent months. So our target will also, we will always try to focus on these mass markets, because getting bigger user base is the goal, is our key goal from the beginning. And we will try to partner with guilds. We'll try to partner with YouTube, YouTubers. Yeah, 20. We'll try to partner with guilds. We'll try to partner with YouTubers. We'll try to partner with people who can actually help us reach that mass audience. And yeah, we'll try to basically, that is our goal from the beginning, to get more and more user base. And I just saw somebody said $20. I think Sean only said that $20 a flat rate. Yeah. So what we are doing an NFT lottery system. So every week you can buy a lottery ticket, from one lottery ticket by $20. Let's say 20,000 tickets are sold. So we will give away 5,000 NFT chests, and so 5,000 tickets will win 5,000 NFT chests, and the remaining 15,000 can get their money back. So you only pay $20 if you win, otherwise you don't. Otherwise you get your money back basically. So it's basically flat $20 only.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Sean. So thank you so much for that question. Now let's move on. So wow, there are so many questions here. The live chat was flooded right now so quickly. Okay, now let's go one by one. Coming from let's see which one. Okay, coming from Jake Sly. His question for you is, one of the problems is that the game characters are usually expensive. How much does this game characters cost, and how does users get rewards in game? Also, can NFT be staked to earn Taro?
Yeah. So as I said, our game is not at all expensive. It's on BSC, so you don't actually have to pay a lot of gas fee. And we are selling NFTs via lottery for $20 each. right? So $20 per NFT chess. So it's not going to be expensive. You can anything, if somebody wants to get started with with a set, they can build like 2 3 sets for a couple of $100 only, or even if somebody wants to just get one NFT, they can get for $20. And yeah, as I said, every NFT will have a dedicated mining power attached to it. So based on which rarity, what rarity is your NFT and which level is your NFT, you will get daily mining rewards, because if the mining power of every NFT is kind of like your hash power to mine Bitcoin. Based on how much mining power you have, you get part of the pool. So if you have 100 mining power, you get, let's say somebody has 10 mining power and they are getting 10 taro per day. If you have 100 mining power, you will get 100 taro per day. So it's not, it won't be exact 100. Like there will be some couple of variables which will keep on changing based on how many people have staked, how much hash power has staked. Like same happens with Bitcoin. The more and more hash power is staked, the smaller part, the rewards get smaller per hash power. But then again, that is making the ecosystem much stronger, and that is motivating people to upgrade their NFTs and to participate in games, because you get rewards not only from staking NFT but also from playing 3 different games, 4 games in the carnival zone and in the metaverse. So I think eventually there will be so many games you won't even able to count on your fingers.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Jake's slide. So thank you so much for that. Now, let's move on to the next question coming from, let's see. All right. Let's see. Which question here is much more interesting? Okay. Okay, coming from Devraj Singh. I don't know how to pronounce this. His question for you is, as other metaverse project has land sales, would we be seeing similar thing in TaroVerse in the upcoming future? And if yes, then Taro will be the buying currency?
Yeah, so as we will have, as I said, we will have island sales eventually in the Taroverse, but that is going to be towards the end of 2022, because what we want to do, we want to first push out the our main 3 games which we are building. We want to increase our, build our metaverse a little bit, so users can do a lot more in the main island which we have built. And then what we are going to do, we are going to sell islands in the Taro token itself, which players can buy the islands and build their own things in their own island, and all of the islands will be connected via portals which are all accessible in the Taro app itself.
All right. So hopefully that answers your question, sir. So thank you so much for that. Now let's move on to a an interesting question here. Let's see, because some of the questions posted by some members here, I mean the community here, it's kind of similar and it's already answered. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down a bit. Okay. Coming from Cornelius V, so he's one of my OGs. His question for you is: at present, popularity of blockchain gaming is on the rise. However, a common problem is lack of playability and poor graphics quality, leading to abandonment. What is the team's plan to solve this?
Yeah, like if you have looked at our NFTs, and if you have looked at a glimpse of Taroverse, what we have posted on our Twitter and on our YouTube, you'll see that we don't have, our graphics are not at all bad. We have a quite decent graphics. Actually, I was talking to one of the people in BSC a couple of days back, and they said this is the best looking metaverse they have seen on at least on Binance Smart Chain, if not on all blockchains. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. We have a quite decent graphics, and they are super optimized to play on mobile devices also. So considering our metaverse works on mobile devices, we have decent graphics.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Cornelius V. So thank you so much for participating. Now, next question coming from Lokesh Reddy. So his question for you is: many projects have problems with UI, UX, and this one turns off new users. How does TaroVerse plan to improve the interaction with new users and with users outside of the crypto space?
Yeah, so see, like if you are building a project or if you are building pretty much anything, it's the responsibility of the team to always keep taking feedback from the community, from the players, and keep on making adjustments accordingly. So we are obviously we'll try our best to have a very intuitive UI and UX, so nobody faces problem. But if people are facing problem, we'll then obviously try to optimize it a little more and try to make some changes, and we'll keep on taking some feedback from the community and optimizing it more and more down the line.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Lokesh Reddy. So thank you so much for participating. Now let's move on to the next one. Coming from Virendra Sandhu. So his question for you is, what are the plans does the Taro team have to help drive demands and scarcity? And do you have any plans for burn or buyback program?
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest problems with most of the crypto games currently face is in hyperinflation, and not only hyperinflation for Terra token, but also hyperinflation for NFT. So one of the for what we have done, we have came up with a unique burning mechanism where users can burn NFT, where users have to burn NFT to upgrade. So let's say you have Epic One level one NFT, and it has let's say 10 mining power. Now you want to upgrade to level two Epic, so your mining power increases from 10 to 30. You will need to burn one common and one uncommon NFT to increase that level. Now you want to upgrade from level 2 to level 3 epic, you will need to burn maybe one common and two uncommon. So this way, every time somebody upgrades their NFT to increase their mining power, they burn NFTs in the process, and which basically reduces the supply of NFTs. So if there are too much NFTs in the market, team will just stop selling NFTs, and every time somebody is upgrading, they are just going to reduce the supply of NFTs eventually, right? So everything is going to be basically there is going to be a lot of burn mechanisms. And secondly, for Taro token, every time somebody is buying NFT, every time somebody is spending any money in the metaverse, every time somebody is spending money in three games which we are building, the tokens are going to be burned. Basically, we also even have a burning mechanism in our marketplace. So 2.5% of the fees from the marketplace is going to go for buyback and burning mechanism. So that's going to be a healthy buy pressure on exchanges also.
Right. All right. So hopefully that answers your question, sir. So thank you so much for that. Now let's move on to the next question coming from Crypto Ape. So his question for you is, I like your NFT concept and your aggressive pricing of NFTs of $20. I want to know, why don't you decide to do NFT sale before TGE, as it will bring a new audience and NFT community to the project?
Yeah, so what we are doing small INO on Babylon and an NFTB. It's not going to be huge, only I think 2000 NFTs per 2000 NFTs per platform, both so 2000 on NFTB and 2000 on Babylon, to get a little bit more NFT audience to check out our project, get to know about our project. So we are going to do that. But yeah, see, we burning Taro token is is super important for us. As I said, told you guys, we everything the platform is designed in such a way that there it does not lead to super high inflation of Taro token or NFT. So that's why we held not selling Taro token first. What we are going to, sorry, Taro NFTs first. What we're going to do, we are going to first list Taro token, and then we're going to sell Taro NFTs. So every time somebody, every time we sell Taro NFTs, Taro tokens get burned. And then every time somebody upgrades Taro NFTs, Taro NFT get burned. So there is going to be a burning mechanism for pretty much everything.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Crypto Ape. So thank you so much for participating. Now, next question coming from Thal Thai. So his question for you is, honestly, there is no project that can be completed right from the start. So does the dev team give rewards to those who find bugs and holes in the project? And what is that reward?
Yeah, so currently we don't have a bug reward thing or something like that because our platform is not out yet. But yeah, as soon as we see, we already have, as I said, we already have built our metaverse app for Android, iOS, Windows, macOS. So people won't have to, wait for months before they can start using the platform. We are going to list on 26th, and I can already tell you that before 5th of May, right, before 10 days, we are going to release our metaverse app. So you guys won't have to wait long time before start using the platform. And yeah, after that we'll release, we'll open a bug bounty thing where you can find bugs in the metaverse and report it, and we can try to fix them as soon as possible. We are also going to do a public alpha testing. It's going to be free, and there will be like 10,000 or $20,000 reward pool for people who are testing the app. So there you just need to get on the metaverse, have some fun, play some games, and you will get free rewards. You don't have to spend any money or buy any NFT for public alpha testing.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Thao Thai. So thank you so much for participating. Now, let's see which question is much more attractive or unique here. I'm still trying to find it. By the way, guys, thank you so much for posting all of your questions here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so coming from Kang Eren. So his question for you is too many projects promise magic but never release any working product or prove any revenue within a short or long time of release. Is your project also like this?
As I said, we already have the apps, right? We already have alpha app for Android, iOS, Windows, and macOS. So we are going to release our platform within a week of listing. So you don't actually have to wait. So I understand. I myself have invested in 100 projects last year, 100 gaming projects last year in pre-sale, and 90% of the time I have not seen any platform being released. So it happens, and I understand the skepticism of people, and that's one of the things. That's why we delayed our launch for 2 months or 3 months, because we wanted to launch when we have a working project, and we finally have that. So we'll list on 26th, and within a week we'll release our metaverse app.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Kang Erenzo. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's see. Which question is okay? Because these questions have been already answered earlier or something similar to that. Let's see. Coming from Orion Arga Winata. So his question for you is: as you have said in the website that TaroVerse will be a cross-platform metaverse, will the NFTs in the TaroVerse will also be cross-platform?
Yeah, so if you have NFT in your wallet, so basically cross-platform means like you can, like we have apps for Android, iOS, Windows, macOS, right? So you can use the same email ID or password, or you can use the same wallet address to log in. Oh my God, sorry. I'm getting 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, cross-platform means that you can use any of the apps on any of the device and just log in into your account and start using the platform. So let's say you have a Taro NFT in your MetaMask wallet, right? And you log in your Windows PC. You will get the access to that same NFT in your Windows PC app. If you log in using your Android, you will get the access to same NFT in your Android app. So it does not matter which device you are on, you will get access to same Taro NFT. So yeah, you can say that Taro NFTs are cross-platform also.
All right. So hopefully that answers your question, sir. So thank you so much for asking. Now let's see which question. Yeah, that question was coming from Orion. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see which question is it's really it's really unique. Okay. Okay. Oh, coming from Nguyen Tai. His question for you is how would you deal with the situation if there weren't enough people interested in the project despite excellent marketing?
I don't think if I don't think the market is excellent if there are not people are not interested, right? Like either it can be an excellent marketing where people are interested, or the market cannot be, or there is not enough marketing, or maybe you are excellent at marketing, but the platform is not good enough, right? So we always have to make sure that along with doing marketing, we are building and developing things which are interesting, which people like to spend their time on. And because time is more important than money at the end of the day. So you can make people buy maybe one NFT, or you can make people buy couple of dollars of tokens, but you cannot force people to spend a lot of time on the app if the game is not interesting, if the metaverse is not interesting enough. So we'll try our best to build something which is interesting, which people want to spend time. And I think this is something that people will enjoy, because in the TaroVerse app, you can not only see other people in real time, you can actually talk to them in real time using voice chat. So if you guys are, if you guys are all on TaroVerse Metaverse app, and you guys are just hanging around trying to play games, you can actually talk to each other in the voice chat within the app itself. So it's going to be a unique social gaming platform where you can actually interact to each other. And I think humans love interaction. Like, that's why we are on so many social platforms. We're on so many, we are on Twitter, Instagram, maybe TikTok all the time. So I think it's going to be something special, something different, where we are going to build bonds, build stronger communities. And I have hope that it's going to do well.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Nguyen Tai. So thank you so much for that. All right, coming from excuse me, I'm coming from Michio Uzumaki. Now his question for you is: security is a top priority. 51% attack happens frequently, and even with the blockchains known to be the most secure. Now, can you tell us how TaroVerse can prevent such attacks?
So we are on BSC, right? So that 51% attack has to be on Binance Smart Chain. So that is one thing Binance is going to be. I don't think Binance Smart Chain has ever been hacked. CZ makes sure of that, and I don't think it's going to happen, because they have a decent validator system. It's backed by the biggest crypto exchange in the world currently. So I don't think that's an issue, because if BSC gets hacked, then the issue won't only be us, it's going to affect 100 million users, right?
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Michio Uzumaki. So thank you so much for participating. All right. Okay, coming from Tranding. So his question for you is: can you kindly explain the concept of the no loss lottery? Do users who doesn't win the lottery get their full tokens back?
Yeah, so let's say this week lottery, every ticket is worth 100 tarot tokens, right? Because 100 tarot tokens is worth $20 or something. So let's say 20,000 people participated in the lottery. Not 20,000 people, 20,000 tickets were sold. So, and we distributed 5,000 rewards. So the 15,000 tickets which did not win anything, they get their 100 tarot tokens back. So you only pay tarot token if you win NFT chest, otherwise you get your money back. That's why it's called no loss lottery. You don't actually have to spend even $1 or even 1 cent, apart from the gas fee, obviously, which is going to be a couple of cents if you don't win. So it's not going to, so it's something we have made sure that no user has to just, every time somebody is spending money, it's they should get some value for it.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Tranding. So thank you so much for that. Okay, we still have like less than 10 minutes to go before we begin the random giveaway to the users. So let's we still have less than 10 minutes to entertain these questions coming from our subscribers and viewers who are tuning into our live AMA right now. So thank you guys so much for your time in participating in this event. I'm very grateful, by the way. Now, let's move on. Okay, coming from Amanda. Her question for you is, how much will be able to play for free and under what conditions? Also, when a user can play for free when there is usually a time limit?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question. See,
Okay,
our metaverse is going to be open for anybody. So when you get on the metaverse for the first time, when you create an account, we give you a randomly generated avatar, right? So that avatar is basically your access pass to metaverse. So every user gets one for free. when you log on to the metaverse. So even if you don't have any NFT, you have an avatar to roam around the metaverse, check out. We have built places like Carnival game. We have Carnival Zone. So you use a portal and go to the Carnival Zone. There are 4 to 5 games which you can play for free. Every time you win those games, every time you win, you get some tickets. So based on how many tickets you accumulate, we will give rewards every week, basically. That's a plan. So we can so even if you're a free player, free user, you still make some rewards every week for spending your valued time on the metaverse. It is also motivation for people to check out the metaverse, check out the platform, and maybe interact with other user, make friends, talk to them using voice chat, interact with them. So yeah.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Amanda. So thank you so much for participating. So okay, so we have like 7 more minutes to go. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, coming from Nguyen Hugh, his question for you is: how many heroes and weapons are there in many games? Because in many games doesn't support mobile phones. Can I play TaroVerse on mobile and on PC? Are there versions for Android and iOS?
Yeah, we have versions for Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows. So that pretty much covers every device which because everybody has because everyone either has an Android phone, an iOS phone, or a Windows PC or a macOS PC. Right? These are the 4 main devices which everybody has. So we have apps for all of them, and yeah, you can. We have, I think, there are 200 plus unique heroes. Every hero has a unique animation, unique visuals, and whenever you open a chest, you get random one of those heroes. And every hero has 5 rarities: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. So based on which rarity you get, the mining power will be different. So yeah.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Nguyen. So thank you so much for participating. Now let's move on to the next one. Coming from Babar Bai. So his question for you is: when will your tokens be listed in a centralized exchange, and on which centralized exchange do you plan to list in the future?
I'll tell you guys honestly, we were talking to a couple of centralized exchanges like MEXC and Gate, a couple of exchanges, but because of the bad market at that time, a lot of projects which were listing on these exchanges, they were getting some initial push, but they were not doing well over. If you look at if you look at a lot of projects which are listing on exchanges like Gate and MEXC, they may be doing good for a couple of hours after listing, but eventually, if you look at their 1 week or 2 week chart, they're not doing that well because of the market. And a project gets only one chance to list on one exchange in its lifetime. Like you can only list on Binance once, you can only list on Coinbase once, you cannot list on Coinbase twice, right? It does not happen. It does not work that way. And we want to make sure that whenever we list on any of the exchange, our project is at its best so that it gives the best result. We get the best result for listing, and the benefits gets passed on to all of our holders. So I think it's much better to list on an exchange when you have 50,000 users rather than when you have 5,000 users, right? Because bigger users will create bigger impact always.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Babar. So thank you so much for participating. Okay, so let's see. We can entertain like 2 or 3 more questions coming from our community here. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. Coming from good students. Okay, his question for you is there are many scams. There are many scam projects in the market. I want to invest in your project, but I have doubts. Can you assure us that you are not like the other scam projects out there?
I think that's the most important question. Like, I think that's the most important question anybody asks today. Like, will you scam us or not? And that's something you should ask always whenever you are, researching into a new project, or when you are looking at a new project. You should always be skeptical. Skeptical should be your, ground zero. So yeah, see, obviously, I'm not here to scam you guys. And if for people who know me, I've been in this space public for years now. People even know my home address. I thought, there were few community members who came to my hometown a couple of days back, and I met them. We went to Starbucks, and had a great conversation. So I think a public team is always better than an anonymous team, because you whenever you have a public team, they are actually, they feel it's their responsibility to do best for the project. Even if the project is not doing well, they will try to make it work somehow, rather than taking an easy way out, which many times anonymous teams take, right? If the project is not doing well, and if they are not able to get users, they might just abandon the project and try to move on to the next project. But with public team, it's that is not an option usually, right? Because even if you build a new project, people will know it's the same team who was on that project, who left that project. So see, I've been involved in the space for 7 years. My credibility is a lot more has a lot more value for me. So if I spoil my name with this project, I will never be able to build anything else, or do anything in the crypto space again. So I think, that's one of the things. So being a, we have our, as I said, all of our team members LinkedIn is on our website. You can go on the website, there's a team tab, there is a LinkedIn for everything. You can see our team member is working and has worked in top companies like Adobe, Cisco, in in at their headquarters in San Francisco. So when people who have worked with top S&P companies for 15, 20 years, I think they are reliable.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, good students. So thank you so much for participating. So I think we're going to entertain one more question. One more question. Okay. Coming from Fosa Insaday, his question for you is: will we be able to rent the lands we own in your game and earn money? So how
Uh,
can we make money from the lands we own?
Yes, you see, as I said, islands is something we are going to sell at the end of 2022, or maybe early 2023. So all the specifications of it are not clear, because currently we are building the metaverse. Currently we are focused on building the three games which we have promised: Tactics Royale, Monster Bash, and Terra Jumpers. So there are a lot of not details which we have not even finalized yet for in terms of island, because we are not working on that part yet. We're going to start working on that part after we have finished these three games, because we are not here to money grab. We are not here to just keep on selling NFTs, keep on selling lands, and not give you any platform or game to use, right? We want to first build something. We want to first give you guys some place where you can play, get entertained, get spend your time playing games and all this. After that, we'll sell lands. So that's not the first priority for us. We don't want you guys to just keep on spending money on stuff which has no utility. We want to release one thing, create utility, then move on to the next thing.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Fosa. So thank you so much for participating. So looks like our AMA session from the audience is now concluded. So guys, for those of you whose questions are not yet answered, of course the team will be taking a look at each of your questions later on, okay? After this live AMA session with TaroVerse CEO is officially done. So guys, once again, thank you so much for the support and participation. And guys, here is what you've been waiting for now, which is the random giveaway. Okay, so if you guys haven't entered yet your details in the form, so I'm giving you guys 1 minute, one more minute to complete all details in the forms that I have provided right here in the pinned comment. So I'll give you guys 1 more minute, and once it's done, so all of the entries will be final. Okay. So currently, as of this time in recording this video, so we have 96 entries. So okay, so 30 seconds. Once the time runs out, of course all of the entries are final. Okay. For those of you who haven't entered their BEP20 address, of course if you need any assistance or guide, of course I could assist you, so you could reach me out on Telegram later. Okay, because I see that there are two of these entries have they didn't provide their BEP20 address. Okay, so looks like everything is final. So the final number of entries are 96. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I will be including all of your entries in the spinning wheel. So I am going to share the screen right now. Okay, guys, have you seen the screen right now? So these are the final list of entries for our giveaway. So there are 96. So 10 lucky winners will receive $10 worth of BUSD each. Okay. So guys, are you excited? I wanna hear it. I wanna hear it, guys. Okay. Are you guys excited for the for the giveaway? Okay. So without further ado, so let's spin it right now. So the first winner is congratulations to Tom Goes. Tom Goes, you are the first random lucky winner for our $10 BUSD. Okay. So we still have 9 more remaining. Okay. So I'm going to remove this guy right now. Our second lucky winner is congratulations to
Joseph.
Joseph 2020 BTC. Joseph 2020 BTC, congratulations, you are the second lucky winner for our 10 BUSD giveaway. So we have 8 more remaining. The third lucky winner is congratulations to Yulo 9K. Yulo 9K, congratulations, you are the third lucky winner of 10 BUSD. Okay. So I'm going to remove him right now. So okay, I think oh wait a minute. I think there are duplicate entries here. I want to check everything first. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are duplicate entries with different names but with the same addresses. Okay, so next time, guys, in my previous giveaways, I did inform you guys that duplicate entries are not allowed. Okay, duplicate entries are not allowed. But for now, I'll just give you an exception for now. Okay, so but next time, guys. Okay, so let's move on to our fourth lucky winner. So here we go. Congratulations to Decardito. Decardito, congratulations. You are winner number 4. Okay. I was just checking if there are any duplicates here. Once again, guys, in my future AMAs, please don't submit more than 1 entry, okay? But for now, it's okay. But next time. Now let's move on to our fifth lucky winner. So let's spin. Congratulations to U99K01. U99K01. Congratulations. That's Nguyen Lu. Okay, so we still have 5 more to go. Now let's move on to our 6th lucky winner. Here we go. Congratulations to Huyen302. Huyen302, congratulations. You are lucky winner number 6. Okay. So we still have 4 more incoming. Okay. Our 7th lucky winner is congratulations to Longthan 98K. Longthan 98K, congratulations, you are lucky winner number 7. Okay. We still have 3 more spins to go. Guys, just don't give up. Who is going to be lucky winner number 8? 8 is a lucky number, I believe so. Who is going to be the 8th lucky winner? The lucky 8. Congratulations to Yulyol 1K. Yulyol 1K, congratulations. You are lucky winner number 8. Okay. Here we go. We still have 2 more spins to go. Okay. Who is going to be lucky winner number 9? Congratulations to Ricky underscore MP. Ricky underscore MP. Congratulations, you are lucky winner number 9. And we are now down to our final spin. Who is going to be the final lucky winner for this for this session? Okay, so without further ado, let's spin right now for lucky winner number 10. Congratulations to Nin3K. Nin3K, you are the lucky winner number 10. So congratulations to all of the 10 random lucky winners for this live AMA. And don't you worry, guys, if you have participated in our question and answer portion, of course you still have a chance to take home 20 BUSD. So the team will be reviewing all of your questions and they're going to decide who are going to be the top 5 AMA questions later on. Okay? So before we wrap this up, Sidhant, do you have any parting words for our viewers right here?
Yeah, so like it was great talking to you guys and answering all the questions you guys had, and definitely I definitely want to thank you guys for all your love and support up till now, and I think we'll need your support even more now because we are so close to our listing and so close to release our metaverse. And hopefully you guys check out the metaverse and give us your feedback so we can try to build it the best project we can.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest for tonight. Okay, so the CEO of TaroVerse, Mr. Sidhhant Srivastava. So once again, Sidhhant, so thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you for inviting me.
And also, guys, I would like to thank all of the subscribers and viewers who are tuning in to our live AMA right now. Okay, so hopefully that you have learned a lot coming from our special guest. And of course, I have seen, before we end, of course, I have seen some of the concerns here coming from Sean that, some of the names are actually almost the same, and some of them, they don't see their own names. Don't you worry, guys. I will be reviewing all of the entries, okay, before we make this final, okay? So, because we don't tolerate those duplicate entries, okay? So we can find it out later on. So don't you worry, okay? So once we have find out that a certain winner does violate the rules, of course, we will remove that winner and we will be replacing it later on based on my choice, okay? Thank you so much, Sean, for opening up this concern to me. Yes, guys, next time please don't do duplicate entries, okay? Especially if you have the same wallet addresses, all right? And of course, before we end, I would like to thank once again our official partner for this live AMA, which is the Kommunitas Launchpad. So it is a tierless launchpad under the Polygon blockchain. So just simply go to kommunitas.net. And also, guys, don't forget to go to the official website of TaroVerse and also its social media channels for you to stay updated with their latest developments. And also feel free to share this to your friends. And of course, guys, if you haven't absorbed anything yet right here in this live AMA, of course, feel free to watch this again, because after this live AMA is over, of course, there will be a replay video of this one. And don't you worry, I will be reviewing all of the entries of the winners, okay? So to avoid duplication and to be fair to all, okay? And guys, one more thing, I would like to invite you all to smash the subscribe button, hit like, and turn on the notification bell for more crypto, blockchain, live AMAs and giveaways, and also other related videos. Okay. So coming from my freaking home studio, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Fury, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Sidhhant.
Bye bye. Peace, guys.
Thank you.